thing 24 times. But this year's Nationals will be a little bit different for the Cats. Our Maggie Davis talked with them to preview the competition.
Happy to be joined now by a couple of members of the Kentucky cheerleading team as well as the head coach. Now your Nationals competition is coming up. That's the Universal Cheer Association Championships. How are you feeling heading into the chance to win another title? Ryan, let's start with you.
Ready, anxious, and I guess a little nervous about COVID stuff. Honestly, more than anything, we are in control of. I think the controllables I feel really, really good about. Our routine, our leaders, how we're feeling going into the trip, feel really good about all of that. I think just going to Orlando, knowing that it's going to look different and feel different than it has been for the last 20 years that I've been going to this. That's going to be the only thing that I'm a little anxious about. But our team looks really good and we are ready.
I'm very, very excited just because it's another chance for us to do the things that we love to do and not only do those things again, but to bring back greatness to this great program. I love going out and I love performing. I love competing. It's so fun for us. And obviously being in Disney is very fun for us too. I'm just very excited to show everyone what we have to do.
We're just really excited. I think we feel very prepared, even though things are different this year, and we're ready to bring it back to Kentucky.
You all spend so much time cheering on and supporting the other programs at UK, but now it's time you get to show off your own skills. How exciting is that? Riley, let's start with you.
It's very exciting. I feel like a lot of the other sports teams don't really know that we compete as well. So it's really awesome being able to do both, the game day side of it, cheering on all these teams, and then being able to do what we love and compete. It's really cool.
Yeah, you all have been a part of some really unique game days this year, obviously at Kroger Field, Rupp Arena, Memorial Coliseum. All of that has looked a little different. From a cheerleader's perspective, what was this past season like just in the athletics world?
I think this year was very, very interesting in the sense that we weren't as involved, we weren't as close to the action as we normally are. We also didn't get to show those skills that we normally do, like in a competition, because we normally do those skills at games as well. It was very different, especially like basketball being so far away, and it was very hard for not even just us, the fans, to get into it. But what we tried to do is, like Coach Ryan said earlier, stay positive, make our own energy, and make our own fun.
Ryan, this will be your first Nationals as the head coach at Kentucky. Obviously such a storied program here in Lexington. What kind of pressure does that create for you?
I don't feel pressure. I think pressure is a privilege. I think if you get to feel, any type of pressure, that means that you're at a place that I guess has earned that, and we certainly have. So I think even just coming into that job, when everyone talked about what a high pressure job, I'm like, well, isn't that what we're striving for? I mean, to be at the top of your field and to be at a program, that has that pressure. I think that that's a privilege if you ever get to feel that. Truly humbled and honored. I've grown up in Lexington my whole life, watched this program my whole life. It's a dream come true, a dream that I never thought would be possible. So I'm just so excited just to be wearing blue and white down in Orlando this year. Haven't got to do that in a long time, and I'm really excited about it.
Everyone here is a national champion already, in their own regard. Riley, a 3-time champ. Donovan, 2-time champ. Ryan, you brought one home to Ole Miss. Its first ever national championship a few years back. Does that winning feeling ever get old? Tell us about that, and how does it feel to go for it again, or is this just sort of run of the mill for you all at this point?
I think that the winning feeling never gets old. It's kind of just like all year you go through it. You go through the practices that suck. You go through the workouts that suck. And then there are the days where sometimes you just don't want to do anything, but you have to do it. And all the blood and sweat and tears, quite literally, all of that goes into everything. And then you get to Disney and people are watching you when you put on the UK on your chest. People are like, okay, hold on, UK's warming up. I have to go watch them, or they're performing right now. I have to go watch them. And then watching the routines that hit and knowing that you won after you pop off the ending structure, the best feeling in the world. Has to be.
A lot of our teammates haven't won yet, so that's kind of what we've been telling them all year, is that feeling is so indescribable, and that's been one of the things that's been driving us, because it never gets old and it's the best thing ever.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. Safe travels down to Orlando, and obviously good luck. The BBN is rooting for you all to bring home number 25 back to the Bluegrass.
How about, did you notice the T-shirt, let the banners do the talking?
I love that. They certainly did that one panning shot. I'm so excited to see them. Hometown girl leading the team.
Stay right there. We have more.
You're watching BBN Tonight.